What's goody two shoes? It's me, Keisha, and I am here for the first time with a Now That's TV recap video. Yes, we're going on over to Now That's TV, and I'm going to be reviewing season 2 of Bad Bees Only. Yes, it premiered last night, and it was a cute episode. It started off real cute. So we began the episode with some of the OGs linking up first in the desert of Las Vegas. And we got Big Lex, Marie, Tokyo. No, I'm not Marie. Larue. Typo. Tequila and Sav. And Lex come ready to fight. She thought that she was about to go heads up with Nia Lee from Love and Hip Hop. But Nia Lee didn't show up. So they all get to ride to the crib in Lambos. Each of them get a Lambo with a driver or whatever. It was super cute. I was like, okay, we see you now. That's TV. It was a cute little flex. You know what I'm saying? So they get to the house, which is a fabulous Airbnb. Like, that mother sucker was everything. Okay. They in the middle of the desert. It's not a lot of houses around. They got enough room to argue and fight without, bothering the neighbors. And they get to the house and the girls see that they have to share rooms, and they looking like, how we supposed to be bad bees and we sharing rooms? What is going on here? Sav really feels some type of way because she won last season. So she really feel like she should get her own room. And I agree. But it's so many girls that I don't think that was eligible. You know what I'm saying? For everybody to have their own rooms. But I can't wait to see what Sav energy gonna be like on this show, because she was ducking Rick on Young and Reckless, child. She did not want to fight Nug at all. She was doing underhanded stuff, putting mace on people's hands and all types of stuff, but they did not bang. I don't know if we're getting a reunion or not, but after all of that talking that Sav was doing in her confessional, she was talking big-ish. I need for them to go heads up. I need for that to happen, and I need for her and Ivory to fight again. And I loved me some Sav in the beginning, but after she was on season 1 of Bad Bees Only, and she won a couple of fights, it kind of went to her head a little bit, and I was like, Sav, you ain't that tough now. Like, and I think she was reminded of that on last season of Young and Reckless. Like, it's girls out here that will really beat you. You was on a show with a lot of pretty bitches for the most part. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. No. So the other girls gather across town. And the first group of girls that get together is Slim from St. Louis. Shout out to you, Slim. Real pretty girl, tall. She got her own salon. She is back after starring on The Hookup. And she talks to Ghetto Barbie. Ghetto Barbie. She should have been called Ghetto Ken Doll. It's something about her face that reminds me of Jay Leno. She got an underbite. Like, her face sticks up like this. It's very weird. She got a funny looking face. Then another girl by the name of JG joins them, and she's a rapper. And she came across like having a stank attitude. Like, she could take it or leave it. In her confessional, she gonna talk about, I sit down and they just start talking to me and asking me questions like I wanted them to. And it was like, bitch, you're on a show. You're supposed to converse. Like, the fuck is you talking about? It just was giving stank attitude, like she was just doing too much. So, Slim said something that was so ridiculous to me in her confessional, that since they met first, that they'll have a bond. Girl, you just met these heifers 2 seconds ago. If you are expecting any type of loyalty from these two girls, you have lost your mind. You've already been on one of the shows. You know how this go. Like, it's every man for themselves pretty much, unless you come in with an actual friend. Like, you don't know them and they don't know you, and you don't owe them nothing and they don't owe you anything. So then they asked her about Tokyo, and she was like, I mean, if she want that again, she can get that again. I really hope that Tokyo don't want it again, because she got did in every time they fought. Slim was ragtagging that ass, giving her that STL special. So then JG was like, I'll never start something. I hate a bully bee. Like, she kept on stressing that she hate bullies. And we see Ghetto Barbie say in her confessional that JG gonna switch up down the line. And sure enough, her and Slim are gonna get into it because of something that was said during that initial meeting that they all had. So then we go to another group of girls who get together at this girl salon in Las Vegas. And you got Heaven Marie from Baddies Caribbean. She was one of the alternates or whatever. She really didn't get a chance to really pop her ish on Baddies or whatever, but now she's over here on Now That's TV, and she just built like Mighty Mouse. She built like a little person. Like, her shape is so funny to me. And then we got Ari from Chicago. She says that this is her first time on TV. And then it got really dark because she brings up how she had a 4-year-old son that passed away. And she tells a little bit of the story, but she doesn't finish it. She was like, it was a normal day. She went and got him from daycare or school or whatever, got him home and everything. And I think she said she was giving him a bath or something like that. And then she just stopped. So I don't know if we're going to ever find out the rest of the story, but it was just so sad. Then you got De La Doll, really pretty little chocolate girl. She's 22 years old. She's a dancer, a private dancer, and a YouTuber. And then you got Cartier, who looked like a nigga yay. I was like, should you be on Playboys and not on Bad Bees only? I was like, okay. So then our girl Pretty P walks in, and she sits down and she's talking to the girls, and she kind of just peeping the scene, like peeping everybody, because she knows how this goes. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was talking, but she was also peeping what everybody was on. But the most embarrassing part about this whole scene was that the salon owner came out with these wigs I don't know if she was trying to give them the wigs or sell them the wigs, but either way it goes, they didn't want the wigs. They was like, oh, this is nice. All right. Girl, they was dogging that girl hair in them confessional talks. It was dry. It was brittle. It was breaking off, child. And then I'm like, how you gonna sell a product and then you come out looking like day old bread? She ain't have her hair done. She had no makeup done. She had on like a little velour tracksuit with her waist trainer on. She just looked dusty. Like she was in the back making French fries and catfish. It was a mess. I was like, girl, you're supposed to be a representation of your business and your brand, and you look terrible. You knew that the cameras was coming. No. But didn't nobody leave with one of them raggedy wigs, child. So then, back at the house, everybody going and looking at their rooms. And Lex is upset that she got to share a room, I think, with Sav. And she goes in one of the rooms, and I guess it was a better or bigger room than hers. I don't know, or she just don't like these girls. But she went in Heaven Marie and Pretty P room because they got to share a room together. And this overgrown baboon decides to get on their bed with her shoes on, jumping all over the bed, jumping all on their pillows with her shoes. And then she proceeds to spit on the comforter, talking about, you earn your ish around here. This my ish. And I'm looking at Big Lex like, you baby's kid, why would you do that? First of all, it was stupid. It was childish as fuck. That's not bad B behavior. If we're going to go by the title of the show, you already walking around here dressed like a ninja. Your hair look a mess. That wig was trifling. It looked like it was crusty and musty and dusty. I hope that they find out what you did and whoop your ass. I did not like that at all. I was like, why would you do that? Why are you mad because they got a better room than you? They ain't did shit to you. That was so stupid. And I really hope that they run that, because they gonna come and see that the bed is all messed up and wonder who did it. And I hope that she stand on business behind it, because that was silly. So the OGs are all in the kitchen, and Tequila says that some people were mad that she was coming back this season. Now, Tequila cool pretty much. You know, she got a banging body. She could fight a little bit. But you know, last season her and Lex got into it real bad on the season finale episode, and they fought or whatever. And Larue was like, I was the one who said it. I wanted Tori to come back over you. To her and Tori are really, really close. I like Tori too. I wish Tori would have came back. And so Tequila was like, I do F with you, but you are shady. And Larue was like, it's not being shady. It was nothing personal. Like, I'm going to always choose my friend over you or anybody else, which I understand it. I understand it. Like, when you put it in that context, then okay. So, Tokyo was over to the side and she was like, I'm tired of hearing about it or whatever, because she got beef with Larue. So she's mad at Larue because at the hookup reunion, Larue was a special guest host and she kept on commenting on Tokyo and what was that nigga name? Moreland Monroe. Don't give me the line. The dude she was on there messing around with. She was like very harsh and critiquing what they had going on, right? And Tokyo did not like that. So Tokyo want her ones with Larue, and they've already had issues with each other in the past. So we're also reminded that during season 1 of Bad Bees Only, Larue and Tori jumped her. I forgot all about that fight. So she says that she don't like the fact that Larue keep having stuff to say about her, right? So then Big Lex says it's always something on the internet about her and Larue. And Larue was like, I don't talk about you. You talk about me. So Lex was like, you said I called you a raccoon head ass bitch. I did. Because Larue, for whatever reason, likes to do black on top and then white, blonde, platinum hair underneath. And it'd be like, okay. Like, why don't you just get you some ombre weave, like, or get it mixed, blended, something? It's a choice and not a good one. So Larue was like, you got a problem? And Lex was like, I got a problem with anybody. And so Larue was like, yeah, see, you ain't got no problem for real. Like, because if you wanted some, you would come get some. Now, you know, they've been arguing back and forth or whatever. So Tokyo was like, you know, I keep sparing you, get up. Because Big Lex was like, you got bigger fish to fry. Handle that first before you come for me. So they get up and go in the living room to fight. And Tokyo was like, and don't snatch off my bob. I was like, somebody need to, because it need to be redone. So Larue take off her bra. What is up with the Now That's TV girls taking off their bras when they fight? Why are y'all snatching bras over here? Like, what is going on? Like, y'all got to get loose over here. Jesus. So they end up banging. Tokyo ended up winning round 1 because she had her by her wig and she pulled the wig like down over her head and she was bam, 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 bam on top of her head, child. So Larue was pissed. She was pissed because she was like, bitch, you told me don't mess up your hair, but then you done pulled mine off. So now she heated. So she take her wig off, honey. And they go another round and Larue gonna say, you run up, you bigger. What? I always was taught that you hit first, because that first hit could be the hit. You know what I'm saying? It gives you control over the fight. So when they be sitting up there telling them, you swing, I'd be like, will one of y'all just do it? Okay. So they go round 2, and I'm gonna say the round 2 was a tie. It was a pretty good fight. But I can't wait to see what's gonna come of that. But it was Tokyo talking about shit. Neither one of us can fight. Like, what in the hell is going on? They are stupid. I need for Tokyo to put on some clothes. I'm so tired of her in these little ass dresses showing her ass. It's Jesus Christ. Like, girl, please sit down. But then on the other hand, it's like, do you, girl? You got your little body done. Go ahead. It ain't my body, child. I don't care. But it was a cute little first season season premiere episode. I think that this season is going to be better than season 1. I can't wait for the other girls to show up at the house. And then we still got some more girls that wasn't even introduced episode 1. So I'm excited about this season of Bad Bees Only. So far, I'm rooting for Pretty P. So far, I like the Ari girl. Salon from St. Louis, of course. Yeah, those are the one I'm rooting for the most. I think Sav is going to have some funny confessionals. Lex be having some little funny stuff to say here and there. So yeah, that's what I think thus far. You guys let me know what y'all thought about episode 1 of Bad Bees Only. Let's talk about it. Please make sure to thumbs up this video, subscribe to my channel, and turn on your post notifications so you know my videos drop. I love you guys, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye.